Yeah, 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 yeah. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. What's happening, party people? First rule of Rap Critics blog is not to talk mess about the host in the car stereo, because the car studio. What's happening? Bartender Say is in the building. Happy Friday, G.
My G, happy Friday. Happy April 1st, everybody. Toot, toot, toot.
Yeah, man. Hold on. Let me turn this thing off. I'm in the car. As always, car studio status.
Yeah.
What's up to everybody? This is Rap Critics chat room. It's nothing fancy. We're just guys that don't have anybody to give us access to club room or whatever the thing is. We on club room? Clubhouse? Whatever the hell they call that shit.
What was it?
I don't know the name of that program, bro. I'm just saying this is like our ghetto version of Clubhouse, Chat House, whatever the hell all the kids is all geeked up over these days. But what's up, man? What you doing?
Oh, let's see. Let's see what I got in the works.
Damn it. Where you coming from?
I'm at home right
Picking
now.
up all those CDs. Say what?
I'm going to the valley soon.
Word. My valley or the other valley? Damn.
San Fernando. Yeah, remember these? You could order through the.
Word, huh?
You could order the.
I'm trying to think. One of them had a phone number, and I called it thinking it wouldn't work.
That was the Wu-Tang Forever. It had like 1-800.
Yeah. Trying to set this thing up. It keeps wanting to fall. Yeah, man. What you got planned for this weekend?
Oh, man. I got to catch up on a lot of music. I think I'm going to do that.
Yeah?
I've been walking the beach a lot, so I've just been playing albums or just songs and just walking and absorbing. So that's been fun.
Word. What you been bumping lately? What's your top 5 for the last 48 hours?
Ooh, Doom for sure. Cool Keith. Ghostface. I ran Secret Clientele like 4 times already. And I had this one here, the Lyricist Lounge. We just started playing it today, Volume 1.
Oh wow, that's a classic.
The first
that
one.
Is a classic right there.
And it's tight. I like the artwork they have. It's like a little show. Your days at the Terrace.
I know, right? I was just thinking that. Like, it looks like a few spots, man. It looks like the old Zen Sushi back in the day.
What's up?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's happening?
What up, though? What's going on, man? Long time no see, brother. What's up?
No, good to see you, bro. Good to see you in the spot.
Yeah, man. It is nice to be here. It's weird to see my ugly mug on a camera. I'll tell you that much.
What are you talking about? Like, I'm looking at myself. I'm like making sure I don't have any boogers, any fucking gray hairs covered out the nostril. You know,
I gotta tell you right now, man. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's the old age or something, man. But I'm getting dandruff in my fucking eyebrows, and I am not vibing with it.
Let me tell you. Okay, this is why Rap Critics is here, because we have to support ourselves. You know, there's a saying that DJs stick together. You know, the hip hop community got to stick together, especially as men. We're getting older. We be having these problems that nobody talks about. Nobody wants to talk about. dandruff in the eyebrows. I've been knowing about the dandruff in the damn eyebrows. It's an issue. It's
Straight
real as
up,
fuck,
though.
bro. Like some, you know, but it's a community. We
That's
all
right.
share the same issues and shit.
That's right, man. It is a community. All for one and one for all.
Yeah, man.
But
So
yeah,
what's
brother, how you
been
been?
new, bro? What you got going on since we got you here? We've been trying to reach out to everybody that I know personally that I cross paths with a lot of people, a lot of great talented people like yourself.
Mhm.
So yeah, talk to the people.
Well, what's going on, everybody? My name is Hans Einstein, formerly Young Einstein, way back in the day.
Young
Um, yeah, Einstein. Einstein is the brand. Hans is the man. Music is the plan, as I like to say.
Yeah.
But you know what, man? Let me tell everybody out there. I've been on and off with music for the past, I don't know, like I gotta say like 7 years or so, just because my mom has been really sick, and I've kind of taken over the role as the parent, kind of. And last year, my father was very sick as well, so I had to take care of him. So music has kind of been on the back burner for me for the past few years. But you know what? Throughout all that, I'm still getting shit done. I'm still trying to make new music. I got a project out. It dropped in February 6th.
That's what's up. That's the barbecue?
What? Which one?
Is that the one with the barbecue?
That is the one with the barbecue. Yeah. It's that one. Multitasking. And multitasking. Hold on, I'm gonna try to place you guys up here on this camera stand thing, so I don't have to hold on to this fucking thing. Because
I know it's impromptu. That's what I'm saying. I know you got a little setup too over there. I know it might be last minute. If you can show off your little lab, we can see.
Oh yeah. Sure. I can show everybody everything. But yeah. That I was multitasking, and multitasking was kind of my. Multitasking was my way of seeing if I was going to be able to do the music thing while also helping out my parents, being able to market it, being able to be the effective artist that I'm supposed to be, that I know that I can be. But multitasking was kind of my experiment. It was my way of seeing if I could do it. It was my way of seeing how folks would respond to it, because the music that I'm making has kind of always been not the most popular music. I'm not trying to follow a trend. I'm not trying to make music like everybody else. I'm really making music for my soul, for myself. And so I've kind of always been off of the radar, kind of. I don't make music for people necessarily. I make music that I want to make, and if people vibe to it, they vibe to it. So you know what? I was really excited to see that that both Square Pig, the single that I just dropped on March 10th or something. I can't keep up with the dates anymore.
Right, everything's a blur these days.
Yeah, but Square Pig did really good. Multitasking has been really good. But you know what? The one thing that I get the most out of this with the music is actually talking to people. The music that I make comes from my heart, comes from my soul. I bleed a lot of my music. And you know what? That really hits people. And that's kind of the reason why I do my music, because it speaks to the soul. And it's really nice to hear from folks that are going through something similar or having issues and don't really know how to cope or handle them. And it's really nice to know that my music is not only an outlet for myself, but also an outlet for a lot of the people that hear it. You know what I mean?
Let me tell you, it's hard to quantify how much music matters sometimes. And as an independent artist, trust me, and I know it, and I'm going through it like a mofo right now. You feel like you're on an island. And even when you know you're not on that island, and you right now in quarantine season, we're on islands. We're in our little pods, and it's tough. It's amazing that you never know how your music, is perceived, how it affects people, whatever. My case, an example with you, sir, just to put people as a back story on how, some of the people that I come across and we talk to on this channel, some people I know, some are new acquaintances, some are new contacts, some are developing business relationships. You're a friend. You're a friend from the terrace days, from the
Amen,
early,
brother.
you know, the slugging it out in Pasadena, you know, for the love factor some nights, man. Like, you know, and one thing that I remember about you is your energy, your performance, your personality on stage. I saw it, and I saw how other people responded to it. And it's a very welcoming change to what we normally see on the stage in Pasadena. You see everything from pimps to the super thug to, you know, super umbilical. I come with the cut off your umbilical, and it's a miracle. Every syllable that comes through is just a miracle. You know, and then we have brothers who can just make everybody nod and smile and like, yeah, what that guy's doing. Like, yeah. You're in that lane solidly, and having aspects of everything. You can battle, you can be up against everyone, but your own vibe is, to this day, it stands out. You know what I mean? I'm talking about performances years ago in a place that doesn't exist anymore. You know, land in a time no longer here. You know what I mean? And
no, it breaks
Brian,
my heart, man. It really breaks my heart sometimes. Huh?
I was asking Brian if he remembers you or if he remembers seeing your performances at Terrace, because Brian was also at the Terrace faithfully.
Oh, really?
Either drunk or blown out of my mind, but I was there. Good times for sure.
Man, I remember getting shows at the Terrace Club, and I couldn't even drink yet, dude. I couldn't even drink. I remember trying to negotiate them allowing me to walk in the door, and they were like, okay, you can walk in for your set, you can be there, but then as soon as that happens, you gotta go. And I'm like, yo, man, I'm driving all the way out here from Oxnard. I got like a 2.5 hour drive out to you guys, and all I can do is just go up on stage and perform, and I gotta leave. I was like, nah, man, if I'm gonna go there, I gotta be able to at least sit down in a seat. I'll wear a wristband, I'll put Sharpie on my wrist, whatever you want me to do, but I'm not leaving that fucking room until I see everybody perform.
Right.
And nah, man.
Did they ever really try to force that hand? Did they ever try to tell you, all right, you got to go?
Okay, so here's the thing. The first ever show that I had at the Terrace Club, I walk in there and they try to pull that shit. They tried to pull that shit. Mainly because apparently I didn't make it known that like I wanted to be kicking it also. And, you know, I don't think it's wrong. I don't think it's wrong for an artist, and I think this is how it should be for an artist to sit through everybody else. They should. If you're an artist and if you're performing at a show, you can sit through everybody else's performance. I
hate that artists don't do that. I hate it. I always hated that.
They leave early, stupid.
Yeah, exactly. It's a thing out of love and respect, first off, but also there is a lot to learn from other people's performances. There's a lot to learn for yourself. There's a lot to learn what to do, what you don't want to do, what you like, what you don't like. And it's important as an artist and as a fan to kind of see other sides of shit. You know, because if not, then you're kind of looking at things through one type of mirror, and that's not what you want to do. You want to see things at every angle, every view, because that's going to give you. I lost my train of thought.
It's going to give you diversity and it's going to give you.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Perspective, diversity, more lanes to tackle through your artistry, and that's why I love hearing a lot of shit, and then it inspires me to just be so. Not just musically, but to be more open in general, like as a human, and just want to collaborate with people and collaborate with ideas and thoughts, and you know, it's cool.
Nah, amen, and that's what it's really about. As a human being, it allows you to be more open-minded. And nowadays, I think that's something that is lost. People, regardless of their stance on something, you know, need to be a little bit more open-minded so that way that we can have actual conversations, functional conversations that make something of it, instead of just arguing back and forth and then being like, okay, I hate you too. No, find a common ground and find what makes you human. Because in the end, man, this is all we got. This right here, this is all we got, man. And without this, we fall and crumble way too fucking easy. And
it's
I don't know about
I got a track.
But
So I'm just
I'm
going to
not.
interject real quick. I was going to say I have a
Yeah.
track that I did way back in the days with a friend of ours, and we sampled. It was either Melly Mel or somebody talking in an interview explaining hip hop. I think it was in the movie The Show. He's like, "This is hip hop music, and this is all we got." And
Yeah.
the way he said it, I sampled that and made it the hook of a track. You know, because it's true.
Mhm.
This is all we got, like you said. You know.
No, it's true, man. I mean, shit. I mean, anybody out there knows. I mean, anybody out there's dealing with it. I am a depressed motherfucker that really can't find an answer most of the days. I can't even find a reason to get up most of the days. But you know what, man? There has been no better medicine, no better therapy, no better listener than music.
Music.
Music
Yep.
has helped me through so much that, to be honest, I can say this with a straight face, and I can say this here wholeheartedly. If it wasn't for music, I wouldn't be here.
Respect.
I feel it. I feel it.
I'd be an alcoholic, I'd be a drug addict, like
Same.
a lot of my friends that I know, I'd be lost. I'd be lost, man, and that's why I make the music that I do, man, because I'm kind of past that bullshit. I'm past that bullshit. I'm not trying to fucking please nobody. I'm not trying to make no money. This is for the pure fact that I didn't have this, I wouldn't be here. And I think music in the mainstream has lost that blood, sweat, and tears to where that's you. That's you.
Yeah.
You play the record and you bleed instantly. Everybody knows it. Everybody sees it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I get talking about music, I get all
Nah,
good. Yeah, you're good.
Bro,
We want
how many times have I invited you to this platform already? I'm like, I need your voice on here, bro. Definitely. On top of the music and everything that we got, just your energy. I'm like, I need your energy in this room over here, bro. This thing
thank you, brother. It's nice to be here, man. I miss you, man. I miss those days in Terrace.
Yeah,
I think
man.
back
I miss you
on
too,
it,
brother.
and you know what, man? I really didn't appreciate those days as much as I should have, because man, I
want to cry just thinking about. Okay, hold on. Let's rewind for the people that'll be watching this video later. What are some of the shows that you performed at? Okay, so I'll do a little preface for that. So we all were connected with the show, the Terrace, or this club in Pasadena called the Terrace. It wasn't a club; it was a sushi bar. At night, they would have performances. I would be the host / DJ, depending on what was going on. Sometimes promoted the event. So I saw a lot of people come through those doors. And I am forever grateful for all the bullshit that we went through in that damn club. I am forever grateful for all of it, for that, because it brought.
Amen.
Like you said, we didn't appreciate it. We had no idea, just how big this thing really was. But so the Terrace is where a lot of us have our commonality, and it's where I met Einstein back then, young Einstein coming through with the fucking performances in this guy, bro. You gotta see this guy when he's in his zone, bro. You gotta see this guy stomping the stage with passion and love and letting y'all know just what it was. I remember your performances, bro. I don't know how many fucking years ago that's been. I remember watching you go across stage. And a few shows, but one in particular, like, you had the mic cord kind of going around. You were in, I don't know if you remember what I'm talking about, but you were in this pocket, bro. You were there. You were there.
Actually, it's funny you're talking about that show and talking about the microphone cord. That show is the reason why I hold my microphone cord like I do. Slung over my fucking shoulder, trailing behind me, using it like it's a lasso or whatever. It was, and I'm thankful for the Terrace, because the Terrace really showed me how to add to my performance. The fact that it's just not me in my performance. There's a microphone, there's a chair, there's a stage, there's people,
there's a speaker may or may not catch fire.
Yeah. I remember that show though, and the reason why I held the microphone cord like that is I almost ate shit. And I know,
that's what I'm saying. Like I remember.
I will never forget that. I remember like looking down at the cord after almost eating shit and being like, nah, son, fuck that. Nah, dude, I'm not letting you control me.
Okay, but I gotta say, you were handicapped. I think that the cord was probably it was always a nest of cables. Like you would have a good 6 feet, and after that it was like, you know what I mean? Like everything that you could think of that could go wrong in a live performance setting, we had weekly. Every fucking week, like clockwork. You know what I mean?
Weekly is right. Weekly is right.
Yeah.
Because I remember some shit would happen, and it's like, man, did this happen the last time I was here?
Yeah. Real quick, I want to introduce Raw Proof to the room. My brother from another, holding it down in 615.
What's up?
What's up, brother?
What's up, y'all?
Oh yeah.
Man. Raw
Hey,
Proof
glad to be here. And, Q, I'm just saying, glad to be here and hear people talk about, you know, the music.
The music.
Right.
That's what it's all about. It's about the music.
Oh.
You feel me?
Oh.
You guys need to check out Raw Proof. He's somebody else that he's got some heat. He's been working in the game, in the hip hop game, contributing to the hip hop community for a minute, and he's in our lane. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm open to all different styles of hip hop, especially if anything, I'm probably the more open minded out of everybody in the damn room. Like, you know,
it's
but
so
he's
true. I'm such an old man. I don't want to listen to any new music. I'm like, no. Literally. Ain't no way. Nah, get away from me. No. I'm good. I've heard that already. You're good. Also, okay. I gotta ask the room. Okay, am I the only one that is really sick of hearing auto-tune on everything?
Oh, you had to do that.
Am I the only one?
Go ahead, Josh. You see where he's pointing? Do it again.
Q had just got somebody, I guess like a new plugin or something from the Bob James beat contest, and it was like some type of like auto-tune thing.
I open on my laptop.
I was like,
look.
I was like, yo, just don't use that on vocals, and you'll be okay.
Yeah.
Manifest it some other way.
I'm trying to figure this shit out as we speak. I swear to God, bro. That's hilarious.
Maybe you can put on like a certain sound or something, like you can really freak some type of certain like a synthesizer with it or something.
To what you're saying though, yeah, I'm tired of hearing how it's being played, how they do it. I am. They're overusing it.
We got some new people that joined in. What's up? What's up, everybody?
Q, I can't hear you.
Q, you're muted.
You're muted.
Somebody text him.
All right, I got you.
Hey, we need to have a sign when it says muted, like M or something, like I don't know.
Yeah.
Why'd you do like that?
Is anything in there?
Or a 3 M.
Oh yeah.
I'm good.
So why don't you guys we want to tell us the first hip hop story that either your first show, the first album you bought, the first album that you loved.
Wait, what? I'm sorry, you cut off.
The first album you gave to somebody. Pretty much.
Okay, so
your introduction to hip hop.
So here's the thing. So here's the thing. My introduction to hip hop was really weird. Okay, I grew up listening to boy bands. I grew up listening to jazz music. I grew up listening to oldies. I grew up listening to everything else besides hip hop. Lucky enough for me, my parents decided to move to Oxnard, and Oxnard is a little bit rougher from the place where I was originally living. And thank goodness, you know what? Thank goodness that I moved to Oxnard, because if I didn't move to Oxnard, I would have never found hip hop. I would have never gotten into it like I did. I remember though, I was at church class or something, and one of my friends had stolen the Eminem show from his older brother and had snuck it into the chapel and was listening to it on his Walkman with like those like twisty headphones where you twist them onto your ear and everything. And I remember not having any concept of what this was. And I just remember hearing Haley's song off of that. And I remember just listening to the emotion, listening to just listening to what he was talking about and how he was spilling out his melancholy happiness about finally getting his child back. And for some reason, it wasn't necessarily the music that hit me, it was the emotion, you know, because being a kid. What?
Was that the Mockingbird song?
No. This was on the Eminem show on that CD. It was called Haley's song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was called Haley's song. I think it goes na da 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 dum 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 dum. That one. Yeah. Sometimes it feels like the world's on my shoulders. Everyone's leaning on me. Yeah, that song. Yeah, and
that was yeah.
Yeah, and then you know what? That was my first kind of introduction to hip hop. Then halfway through 7th grade, I was over at school, and next to the handball courts, there was this group of kids that used to huddle around each other and just rap and freestyle. And I would every now and then walk past them and hear what they were doing and watch them. And I must have watched them, creepy as it sounds, for like several months, just watching them from like just being like, man, I want to do what they're doing. But for nobody knows, for folks that don't know, I actually stutter. And I've had this my whole life, especially when I was a kid. I used to get teased. I was always in fights. That was actually part of the reason why I moved over to Oxnard. And so, yeah.
Did you say stutter? Did you say stutter?
Yeah, stutter.
Me too, brother. Until I was about 18 or 19, before I started writing and reciting and recording, I did that a lot myself up until like 18, 19 years old. I feel you.
As you're talking about that, as you're saying that, I remember us having a conversation about that at the terrace. I think I said that on stage. I used to stutter.
Great. Yeah, man. I mean, shit. I mean, it was so bad when I was a kid. I couldn't talk. I mean, literally. I could say a syllable, and I get stuck on that syllable, and that would be it. I went through speech therapy all the way up until I was 17. I went through a lot of psychotherapy as well, anger management. I mean, I was in therapy. I mean, basically, the therapist and the counselor at my old school used to say to my parents, you know, you're going to have to spend a lot of money on him, or else there's no way that he's going to ever, you know, blend into society, essentially.
Right.
You know, I was kind of like a lost cause, you know.
Right.
You know.
Look at you now. And look at you now.
Man.
You rapping son of a bitch. You fucking fire dragon ass motherfucker, boy.
That's why I tell everybody, when somebody tells you you can't do something, they have no fucking clue what they're talking about. They don't know you. They don't know you. You can do anything you put your mind to, as long as you put your mind to it and full heart into it. You can do whatever you want to do. Besides fly, of course, because I can flap my arms and fly. But yeah, okay. So anyways, so back to the story. So I finally got up the courage to walk over to these people, and I still wore a uniform to school. Okay, we weren't required to, but I wore the shorts. I wore the white polo. I mean, I look like a perfect little boy. Okay, so I walk over to this group of, as my father would probably call them, hoodlums. And I walk over to this group. I walk over to this group, and I'm like, hey, in so many words, I was like, hey, can I join you guys and learn what you're doing? And I'll never forget it. Without even missing a beat, one of the guys is like, who the fuck is this guy? Let's do that right now. What the fuck are you? And then I remember my friend Jaron, who is the reason why I rap. He taught me everything that I knew. He was the only person out of the whole group. 3 guys wanted to kick my ass. 1 person wanted to help me. And thank goodness that he was the best out of all of them, so he kind of got the say. So anyways, he vouched for me, and the next day I was in that circle getting my ass chewed the fuck out for being shit. And you know what? I came from that hip hop world, from that world where if you sucked, you got booed off stage. And you know what? Do better. Do better. No, nobody's your friend in that crowd. Even your friends aren't your friend. If you suck, too bad. Get the fuck off the stage.
Get the fuck off the stage.
Get the fuck off the stage. Let somebody else get up there. Do better.
Right.
Do better. My first ever show was El Rio. First ever show. I was 16 and a half. I got booed the fuck off stage. 16-year-old going up in front of all these adults and all these older teens, and I got booed the fuck off. Walked off stage. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Crying. Walked off stage crying. I walked up to my dad. All crying, all teary-eyed and shit. And he was just like, "Hey, you know why that happened, right?" And I was like, "No, no." And he was like, "Well, because you sucked. You went up there. You did a shitty job. Nobody was feeling you. You weren't even feeling you. You sucked. You have to practice. You have to do better."
And at least he was telling you from that. Yeah. At least he was guiding you like, hey, look, I'm going to give you some tough love right now, some coach love. Like, bro, if you want to be in this game, you got to practice. Like, those kids are good. You suck. Like, go get your chops up and go try again.
Yeah, man. And you know what?
A lot of parents.
I was showing. What?
I was going to say, a lot of parents just shut that whole shit down right then and there. Like, you shouldn't be doing music. You know what I mean?
You know what? I think he was happy that for the first time in a long time, I wanted to talk in front of people. I think that's what.
Damn, Brian. Is that a good enough answer, Brian? Damn, hip hop. That's what it means to.
Hell yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude.
It's all about it.
I'm gonna tell you guys right now the reason why I fell in love with hip hop, because I was finally able to let my parents know that I loved them without having a putter or a skip. You know, I was able to actually talk to people. I was able to let people know how I was feeling. I was able to let teachers know that I was depressed. I was able to actually fucking talk without anybody looking at me like a fucking weirdo. You know, hip hop, and that's why I make the music that I do, and I respect hip hop the way that I do, because hip hop gave me a path where nobody or nothing else could. You know what I mean?
Bro, and I need sound effects for this damn thing. I need the claps and sounds of the choir and all of that right now. Like, for real, dude.
The sirens.
Yeah. I love hip hop, man. I love hip hop and I love music, and I feel like, and that's why it breaks my heart listening to a lot of the music these days, because I know there are kids just like me listening to it who need a place to go, and they're confusing that for the answer instead of finding something deeper. You know what I mean? And that's why somebody, as a kid that found an answer in music, it scares me that kids these days are finding answers in the music. Damn. You know what I mean? Because to be honest with you,
it's crazy.
Because to be honest with you, I don't really see a lot of answers. I see a lot of questions.
Okay, I'm gonna say this real quick, and then I'm gonna give the floor to my man Rob Proof. Rob Proof got the spinning thing right now. I'm gonna say this real quick. Just on that, without going too much into the topic, because everybody can be whatever, and but everybody knows one of the biggest controversies of the moment right now is homie with the bloody shoes and the whole video and all that. Yeah. And I just don't like that. It just feels fake. The whole fucking thing feels fake. I mean, he ain't no goddamn devil worshiper like that. Like, let's keep it a buck. It's like the manipulation of everything. Instead of the music, everything is in front of the fucking music. Every fucking little agenda and piece you can put. What about the damn music, bro? Yeah. I mean, everybody really talking about the fucking music, and then
that's true,
that part is what's bothering me. To be real,
I agree. I agree.
I'm not gonna get too deep into that. I'm not gonna get too deep into that shit. Yeah, not right now. Anyway, that's another conversation.
I'll be another topic.
That's a whole other conversation, because But I want to introduce my brother Raw Proof to y'all. I want my man Raw Proof to talk and tell us about his life. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, y'all? I was just lagging. I don't know if it was my internet connection or what, but I was just lagging for a second, so I kind of missed like the last 45 seconds. Are we still on the same topic?
I mean, it's kind of, as a whole, but I just wanted to pass the mic to you, as they say on the cipher. You know what I mean? Like, because everybody, first of all, if y'all aren't following each other, make sure to click that little top thing right there and follow each other, man, because you guys are all good brothers in this hip hop community, and y'all need to know about each other. But I want you to tell them a little bit about yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Josh?
I mean, I'm here in I'm here in Nashville, Tennessee. I just moved up here like 3 weeks ago from a town about 45 minutes away in Nashville, you know, Music City. But we really have a lot of like things to offer besides cheap property taxes. Is the main reason why most of y'all Californians keep moving here. But music wise, we actually have like a lot of different genres. Like there's something here for everybody, you know. And yeah, man, I moved up here because I have a bunch of I have a network of friends that make hip hop music. So I came up here because they're more, they just seem to be more consistent and stuff like that than a few of the people back home. And there's just a lot more opportunities here and stuff as far as performance wise. And Tennessee is full of people that are just really respectful, down to earth, and fucking nice. And I think that's part of the reason why a lot of people from California keep moving here too, because it really is a fucking chill vibe. You know what I mean? So,
yeah. So all of our listeners out there that may not know, Tennessee is my home state. Clarksville is my hometown.
Hey.
Graduated Northwest High School. I'm not gonna tell you the year because that's you already see how old I am. But that's the homie right there. That's what I'm saying. We go back. You know what I mean? We go back for a minute, but we both from the same area, representing 615. You know, that one-way posse thing, man. We could talk about that all day, man. That's a whole nother conversation. But he, in my heart, is an official one-way posse member. So I had to let y'all know about Raw Proof. But yeah,
you should expand on that.
Hell yeah.
No, you know, like I want to hear you expand on your roots of hip hop, because I kind of know from other people's mouths, but you know, I never really heard it exactly from your mouth. Maybe I have, but you know, a couple different renditions. But man, we talking about DJing, right? We talking about like we talking about basement shit. We talking about stealing needles from Radio Shack and shit, right?
Woo! Don't put me on blast like that. I was wanted for Radio Shack. That ass, they wouldn't let me in Radio Shack. Man, please. Yeah, man, I'm an old head, bro. So I got a lot of old ass stories. But low key, I mean, you know, like I was telling you earlier, I kind of feel like our crew, One Way Posse in Clarksville, Tennessee. I'm pretty sure we put the flag on that hip hop shit in that town. I'm pretty sure. Okay, I give it to Birchwood. I already felt Birchwood's heat on my neck as soon as I said that. But you know what I mean? Like you already know. But I think we did it different. Like we did it for real. Like, you know, I think we were one of the first ones to get a little production deal anyway. Like, we were the first crew to get jerked out of my town. Put it like that. You know, shout out to a company called W. I'm still looking for you. I'm still looking for y'all.
Hey,
but you know,
you guys had the whole shebang, right? Like one crew with like break dancers, beatboxers, DJs, rappers, like everything, right?
On AM radio.
That's amazing.
Yeah, in like 88, 89, you know, when nobody took it serious. We didn't even take it serious. We didn't know what the hell we were doing. It's just, you know, but it trips me out that a lot of people, see, we were on, I think it's the Fort Campbell connection, being right there with that military vein. Like, a lot of people would come and see what we were doing and then go someplace else and like, yo, these guys in Clarksville, like, they got a little thing going. And so it kind of kept the whole little vibe alive, if you would, you know? Like I said, it tripped me out. Like, you told me something about, like you would say, oh, so-and-so mentioned Eddie B and the guys from back home and said y'all were like the real deal hip-hop in that region. I'm like, what? That shit bugged me the fuck out. Like, you know.
But I mean, like... But like being that it was like, I think you said the mid to early 80s. Like, did anybody even know what it was? Like, they're just like, yo.
They were looking at us like we were crazy. You kidding me? We're just a bunch of kids defacing property and stealing from Radio Shack, and you know, like, you know, we got. I don't even want to go into it, but when they came out in the newspaper and said we were a gang, I'm like, that's a rap, dude. Like, it's a fucking rap, bro. They just labeled us a gang in the fucking Leaf Chronicle, man. What the fuck? Well, that's members crazy. Of us, because of shit that was going on, that was some It wasn't us, you know what I'm saying? But everybody fucking hung out with us, so as far as they know, it's all us.
Yep.
So, you know, for my
Hey,
parents to come to me and talk about stop hanging out with your gangster ass
I'll be
friends,
right
you
back,
know.
everybody. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
All right, for sure.
All right.
For sure. But yeah, man, it's been a long road. Left Tennessee, went to New York, the whole trying to be a producer, rapper, DJ, and you know, we did our thing. We did our thing. A lot of clubs, you know.
Hey, what about a lot of these? A lot of these?
Oh wow! You see?
Hey, Q. I think you told me you had a story that you had a homie who he would get all the leftover cigarettes in the ashtray and then roll it into a cigarette. Cause like and then like on the newspaper, like the grandma would put it on the newspaper or something, and then you would just roll it there or something. I don't know.
That's like dumb shit we did as kids.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, that's some Clarksville shit. That's some Clarksville shit right there.
Going through the ashtray, yeah.
Damn.
I've seen people do it. Yeah.
All right, let me ask y'all, what's worse, doing that, or someone at a party going through all the beers and putting it in a cup and collecting beer in a.
I mean, I'm sure both happen. I would think the beer happens more than depends on the party and who's there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, depends.
I got you. Hold on.
Oh, wait,
I'll do you one better.
Let's see.
I'll do you one better. Somebody ashing and maybe putting the cigarette in the old beer, and then somebody else drinking.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I've been there.
Oh.
It's the worst. Worst. The worst.
Hey, bro. I don't mean to get in your business, and I don't want to put you on blast, but it's Friday, right? You know where I'm going with this, right, Craig?
Yeah.
What happened, Craig? What happened, Craig?
CBD right here, man.
What happened,
CBD right here.
No, but that part too. But ain't you supposed to be working today?
What? Nah, what you talking about? Nah, man. I got terminated. I'm a terminator. I got terminated.
What happened, Craig? You got fired on your day off, Craig.
I got fired
with boxes. Hey, you know I'm just fucking with you, right? Don't get mad at me. You know I'm just fucking with you. Oh, he left. He said, fuck you.
I just got a whole bunch of boxes that I did take from work.
You're stupid for that. Oh shit.
I was taking them. Look, I was taking them so I could put in like merch packs and stuff, and then send them off through media mail because they're real small boxes, like the perfect size. I'm glad I could make you laugh.
That's hilarious. Because I mean, I didn't expect that part. I didn't expect you to bust out the boxes. Hey, so anyway, fuck them people, man. Fuck all that shit, man, bro. You know, fuck them.
I called everybody. I called the Department of Labor. I filed my claims.
You know what? Yeah, it's funny. The other day you was talking about that. I was like, I don't know. Now, do it, bro. Do it. Everything you was talking about, go ahead. Fuck them. See how they are?
I called the department. I filed something with everybody except for the Federal Labor Department. I'll probably call them tomorrow and be like, yo, they had their people, not me, because that's the reason why they fired me, because they knew that I was a problem. But they still got people up there working 8 days straight with no days off.
Bro, how you gonna do that? The only people that do shit like that are like EMS drivers, or you know what I mean? Like I ain't never heard firefighters, maybe.
Maybe child labor or something, but
right.
No. I mean, that's fucked up too, but yeah, I mean, 8 days straight, no days off. Come on, man. Who are we? Who are we as a people? Like, come on.
And people just going for it. I mean, I get it. Where everybody's in a tough time, sometimes, and that's the sacrifice. Excuse me. That's the compromise they make you make. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe some people enjoyed it, but nobody I talked to did. You know, even the manager even one of the managers was like, "No, you're right. It's probably illegal."
Probably illegal. Dead ass illegal, bro. Yeah,
I'm gonna
Brian.
bounce back, man.
My man was telling me some of these issues. Like, damn, when did you first tell me about that? It's been like a month, right?
Me? Nah,
Yeah.
that was like a few days ago, man. Marijuana affects the short-term memory.
No. You told me that you first told them about you first had the issue a while ago, didn't you? Like, didn't you first mention something that's...
Oh yeah. About 3 weeks ago. You right.
Yeah, that part.
Yeah.
I'm like, they knew right then and there they wanted to get rid of you. That's what I said. I'm like, bruh, you might have just fucking crossed the line right there, you know? Like,
yeah, asking too many questions,
right.
Talking too much. Yeah.
But you think you're gonna come over here and talk about your rights at your job? You got the right to sit your ass down.
That's probably illegal. Oh shit, that's hilarious, man. Oh shit.
Hey,
and then she put in a box cutter, like, cut them boxes.
Hey, can you guys name a few record shops that used to be out there in Clarksville or?
Oh yeah, talk about the music scene in Nashville. Josh,
in Clarksville,
like independent record stores or something. I don't know. Music.
Yeah, in Clarksville, there used to be one that DJ Butterfly owned and operated. I think somebody in the room might be able to name it. D might know.
I think Butterflies. No, Rainbow something, wasn't it?
I can't remember.
Right this, right
I used to cop DJ Clue tapes from there all the time, and then in Nashville, I think they had New Life Records, spelled like NU, which I believe just like closed down a year or two ago. You got Grimey's in Nashville. That might ring a bell. Clarksville has a real dope one now downtown called Vinyl, and it's just like stocked full of like record players, turntables, used new records, cassette tapes. My buddy, shout out to them because they push my merch inside there, my T-shirts and everything, and Vinyl on Franklin Street. Tony Shroom. That's Shroom. Tony operates that, and he's really got it going on. He's actually from Cali and shit originally.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Is the Great Escape still in Nashville? Wasn't that a spot?
Damn, I never heard of that one. It sounds familiar.
Maybe I'm thinking something.
Oh yeah. That's right down the road from me. Yeah. They got like vinyls, DVDs, video games.
It used to be huge back in the day. Like that was the spot to go to. It's the same one I'm thinking about.
Speaking of, I think Amoeba opened up today at the new spot.
Oh shit! I gotta go. Yo, I'm about to go to Amoeba. You dead? I knew there was something I was forgetting to do today. I wanted to go to Amoeba.
Fuck, I forgot.
Wow, they close at what, like 10?
Yeah.
It's probably gonna be hectic in there.
Yeah.
You don't know about Amoeba, huh, Josh? When you came out here, did you go to Amoeba?
I've heard of it.
Brian,
that's coast to coast, right?
No, it's only in the first one was in I think Berkeley, then San Francisco, and then Hollywood.
Yeah, I think it's just a Cali thing, to be honest.
And then but the one in Hollywood they had to relocate because they sold the property or the land right there, building whatever got sold. So then they moved up the street to they were on Sunset, and then now they moved to Hollywood. It's pretty much just up the street.
Right.
But it's like
I wanted to go.
That place was it is tight.
I wanted to go. I damn sure wanted to go. It's been a while since I went and got my little 50-cent dollar records. Yeah. The crates are deep, bro. The crates is dumb deep. You
can spend hours in there and you won't even realize.
I was gonna say, Josh, you coming back out here anytime soon?
Man, give me a good time and I'll be there. Hey, does Amoeba have a record label like Fat Beats?
No, I don't think so.
I don't know.
I mean, they work a lot. Yeah, I don't think they have their specific label though. That's a good question.
If anything, I was gonna say maybe they do physical merchandise for like record store day and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know.
That'd be
What you
smooth,
talking about doing some vinyl too?
Me?
Yeah.
Hell no, that shit's too expensive. I'd rather do tapes.
I wish I could.
It's really not that bad. It's really not that bad if you got like 2 or 3 guys on a project and everybody split costs. This is, real independent talk. Like, yeah, it's really not, nothing's that bad when you got 3 to 5 people splitting costs,
So as I go off camera, that means I'm smoking, so don't take it personal. So,
we're not promoting smoking, right?
What the hell?
I'm telling you, somebody came on my. Somebody said they won't come on my. Somebody said they won't come on my live streams because we promote smoking.
It must be somebody very important.
We're all very important in God's eyes, ain't we, bro? And low key, I laugh. I'm like, okay, y'all right. I'm trying not to put my cigarettes and my weed up on the thing. Whatever.
What about Nicorette?
But yeah, man. Bro, last time I tried Nicorette, I felt like I was having a blood clot heart attack.
Oh shit!
It's too strong for me.
Well,
listen, we've been rambling for a good minute, bruh. We're coming up close on the hour mark on the 420 Rap Critics chat session. Raw Proof, you wanna close it out and let people know all your products, all your projects, where they can find you and all that good stuff.
Yeah, we got a brand new music video called "You Do You." That's my homie Raw, featuring me, Raw Proof. I know it's a lot of Raws in there, but "You Do You" Raw featuring Raw Proof. It's on YouTube. Just search that right there. It'll pop up underneath his YouTube, which is Joshua Wiley, and yeah, that's pretty much the joint that I'm promoting right now.
Yeah, you can find him on YouTube, Spotify, Bandcamp, all of that. Facebook. I will put I'll tag everybody in all the videos. And if you're down, we can test over on some of these other platforms. Give me a little bit to juggle over here. Get my 2 step on, see if I can get in the house, set up something, and we'll try this again.
Hell yeah.
All right. All right, party people. Thank y'all for joining. We're gonna log out right now. Peace out. Brian got the spinning wheel going, Wheel of Fortune. I hope you land on 100, Brian.